That was a hard time for everyone.
Yeah. You are very smart.
No, I don't know about that. So I hope I don't get stuck in too heavy of a downpour. Oh, now it's tail end rain, I think. Wow. What a start to this journey. I'm getting smashed in the face. Woo! Himalayas. Okay guys, welcome to the Himalayas. Arguably the greatest trekking location in the world. Today I'm beginning the Mardi Himal Trail. It's a 3-day trail. I'm solo. We're going to be crossing many different climate zones up to about 4,500 meters. We're going to chat to the locals. We're going to eat some local food. And it's going to be a nice time. So come along and let's see what we get up to along this trek. Let's do it. Alright, so guys, we are here. We will be going to forest camp today, day 1. Tomorrow morning we'll wake up, we'll continue, we'll go to high camp, we'll make our way up on day 3, and then down to sitting village here. Huge descent. So, I'm kind of saying this so I could figure it out too as we go. Namaste. Namaste. That's a big load there. It's amazing how much the local people can power through these mountains with no problem. We're not very high at the moment. We're only at we're not at any altitude yet, but wait till you see at the top. They'll be porting big bags, big loads of supplies and everything that the villagers and the guest houses need, and they do it in sandals as well. They pretty much put any foreigner to shame. Alright, a little bit foggy today for the views. I think it's going to be a bit clearer tomorrow. But it's kind of mystical when it's foggy, so I don't mind it. But man, I'm loving it so far. I think it's the perfect balance in Nepal for trekking, because it's not overdeveloped, but it's very well trodden. So you don't need to be a professional. The tracks are very well marked out. It's easy to follow a map. There's guest houses in between all of the paths, so you can stay in a bed. You don't have to bring a tent, but you can still really feel like you're in the wild. You can feel like you get a glimpse into mountain village life here. So it's like there's the perfect happy medium between being too touristic and being too wild, where you need to have more professional gear and that sort of thing. I'm struggling already. I'm pretty unfit. This is the most unfit I've been in a long time, actually. So very good conditions for trekking here. For some reason, Western tourism's dropped a lot here in Nepal. Especially, I noticed this the first moments of being in Pokhara. Way less Western tourists. I don't know why. Maybe they've gone elsewhere, or maybe it's just because of general cost of living crisis, less people traveling. But anyway, that's one observation. Alright, so the start of the trek is difficult because your body's not used to it. You feel like jelly the whole time. I'm kind of feeling it's a shame that it's only 3 days, because after 3 days is when you really start locking in and you start feeling like a powerhouse. So I'll probably get to that point at the end. But very beautiful already, very beautiful forest here. So that's all that really matters. So you see up here, someone has erected a temporary dwelling. I'm not sure if that's like a local person that's just camping out there or little shop or something. But it's the first kind of off-grid, if you'll call it that, off-grid little hut thing I've seen. As we get a little bit further out, away from the main road. So I'm following these blue ribbons here. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to do. I imagine that's what I'm supposed to do. No one's told me that's what I'm supposed to do, but that's generally how it works. There was another set of stairs down there, but I don't know. This is follow the ribbons. That's the rule. Maybe I'm a little bit unprepared to be giving tips. Alright. So I think this is why people love trekking, because it puts you into your body, you're out in nature, you feel connected, and it brings us closer to our natural state of being. I don't want to preach too much on this channel, that's not what it's for, but I'll have a crack. It's almost like the world that we live in, the societies we've built, do a lot to disturb and take us out of that natural state. I mean, that's pretty evident if you look at what's happening now as of 27th of March 2026, thanks to a few leaders of the world. But coming out here, everything seems to make sense in a way. Everything seems very simple, and this is how our state of being is at its core, just peaceful. Anyway, preaching over, back to the nature, back to the poo jokes. Alright, so a bit of housekeeping. Let's talk about prices and how easy it was to get prepared for this hike. It's only a 3-day hike, so I didn't buy anything except for socks. I rented everything from Trek Solutions. I'll put the store in the description. He did a very good job, very stress-free, very fair, honest guy. Cost me about 40 Australian dollars, so 30 US roughly, a little bit more than 40, like $43 or something. But it was very simple. Last time I came trekking, I literally spent 3 days in Kathmandu haggling, bargaining, buying crap, getting decision fatigue, buying the wrong sized thermals and everything. And in the end, it wasn't worth it. May as well just rent it. Maybe not for a longer trek. So in that case, it was warranted, but definitely for a short trek, unless you already have the gear, just rent it. Easy to get here from Pokhara. I paid 20 Australian dollars for a taxi. You can get a bus, it's a lot cheaper, but I sat around drinking about 3 flat whites this morning because I knew I wasn't going to get one for a few days. So I wanted to just get here directly. Other than that, very simple. Didn't do any preparation. Looked at the map once. You saw as my bumbling when I was looking at the sign on the way in. I wasn't really that prepared. But yeah, it's pretty easy. And it's well trodden, so you don't have to prepare too much. Someone will be around to help you out. Namaste. Kasper cha. Yes. That exhausts my knowledge of the Nepali language. Alright, let's keep going. I think there's a village coming up. Not too bad conditions for the chooks here. A bit of free range action going on. And I have an intuition that the food in Nepali is quite good quality, because it just definitely tastes pretty clean. It's probably the cleanest food I've had in this trip so far. The dal bhat in Nepal. It's really a lot of different colours of veg and just not too much oil. They don't use too much oil here. Am I going the right way? Yep, follow the blue ribbons. I think that's because a lot of this stuff is farmed out here by these small families. Could be wrong about that. I'll fact check that. But one can live in that illusion if they please. Hello. The kitties. Namaste. Namaste. Kastocha. Tik.
Yes,
Yes. Okay, okay.
everything is good.
Very good. Milk tea? No tea? Beer?
No.
Oh, nothing. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, so this is what we've climbed so far. Down on that road, that's where we started. So we've elevated a little bit so far. So hopefully tomorrow it clears. It's supposed to clear a little bit. Alright, so you see here that there's a lot of guest houses around here and cafes. So all along these treks, you'll find when you get to a little plateau, there's usually a town around it, little village, and there's guest houses and little shops and stuff. So it's really quite magical actually to be up here and just into these towns that are just, there's no road to them, you know. Everything's up here by donkey, as you see. So it's quite mystical. Alright, so here we are at Australia camp. Okay, so we're at 2060 meters here. This is about a quarter of our journey today. We'll continue though, and we'll stop for some tea soon when we find a nice little family run little shack tea house. That's what I want to find. That's where I want to drink my tea here. Okay. So we'll continue. Oh man, this is the best. Oh. Namaste, Baya.
Namaste, brother.
You guide?
No,
Porter, sorry, yeah.
Yes.
How many kilograms?
I think 30.
30 kilos. And you're going to go all the way up the top?
Yes.
Wow, that's really impressive. That's not easy. Okay, brother.
Okay,
Good job. It's crazy. I think my pack's like 6 or 7 kilos probably. I remember I started the Annapurna circuit with like 15 kilos in my bag, and that was way too much. I had to actually leave all my stuff, well, half of it at a guest house, and then get it later. But it's amazing what these porters do. They must have so much endurance. Okay, so this is where it gets tricky because there's this way, and there's no blue ribbon. I will check the map, and the cosmic joke is that it's always the steeper way. Okay, we continue on this trek, this Himalayan adventure. Oof. There's something about trekking that really fills you with energy and self-confidence. And I found that you kind of take that back to your daily life afterwards. Yeah, I don't know why it's like, doesn't matter what's going on in my life, mate, I can walk a bloody long distance. And that's the attitude that you bring forward. No, I think there's something deeply neurological about it too. I remember hearing that forward ambulation, which means walking, blunts the fear response. So maybe it's that blunting of anxiety that gives you more confidence by default. So, I don't know, something to look into there as well. Maybe Huberman knows the answer. Sure he does. Okay, you have milk tea? Okay. So we're here at the Wild House. You're a musician?
No.
Oh. Musician and athletics master. What's your name?
My name is Rishi.
Rishi, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are?
Nelson.
Oh, Nelson.
Yes. Okay. Very nice vibe here. We got a bit of music. I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sit out here. Good song. So milk tea there. Let's try that. Good. Yes, just a bit of sugar for the trekking fuel. And that's how it goes.
Oh, you milk bar.
Hello? You're my mountain doggy. Mountain doggies. With his cute little bell. Alright, so that's the checkpoint office up here behind me. Something I should have mentioned when I was talking about the prices is you do need to register for an ACAP permit, which is the Annapurna Conservation Area entry permit. It's 3,000 rupees, 30 Aussie, 22-ish US. And you can do it online, or you can go into the office and do it. It's very simple in Pokhara, or Kathmandu too. So yeah, another bit of housekeeping, but very simple, can be done within an hour or within 10 minutes online. Alright, we continue. This is a real shame because this view would be epic if it was clear. All the way down to the stream, the gully here at the bottom. But that's it, we don't control the weather, so we just keep walking. Alright, so we're getting up into this nice Cretaceous fern level climate zone where you're in a bit of a cloud forest. And you got this nice rainforesty subtropical but mountain region vegetation, which I really love. It's one of my favorite climate zones. Makes me feel like I'm in Jurassic Park. Like these things, look at these, is so ancient. Looks so prehistoric. For some reason, when you walk like this, you do a bit of an outstep. It feels like you get more power. I don't know if that's a proper technique, so don't quote me on that, but you feel like a cowboy, and you also feel like you have more power. So I'm going to continue thusly. Oh man, if horse riding is known as the sport of kings, then surely trekking is a very good sport also. Alrighty, so it looks like I've already taken a wrong turn, which is to be expected. I'm a little bit funny sometimes, if you know what I mean. So I don't think I've gone too far off course. Maybe a couple of 100 meters. Maybe I'm not the right person to be giving trekking tips. Maybe you should just press stop now, exit, unsubscribe if you've subscribed, and that's it. Never again. Oh, it's a shit feeling when you have to backtrack, but you're not even sure if you've got to backtrack. So I'm going to go back down, maybe find out that I was going the right way in the first place. So
He's in the Pritam Devrali.
oh, cool. Okay, nice, man. All right, thank you, brother. All right, so luckily this motorbike guy came past. I am on the right track. I'm so glad I didn't walk all the way back down. That would have been such a pain in the ass. So I think you can get to Durali, which is the next town this way. If you can't, I will eat my hat. And that's a promise. Alright, so again the map's telling me I gotta go back the wrong way. And if you'll see here, see, I want to get to the flag. But the road hooks around here. I'm just going to walk up to the end of this road. There might be a way through. If not, that's kind of shitty. Okay. I'm just going to walk this way a little bit more. Hey, so, I'm glad I trusted instinct. We are on the right trail. Sometimes maps me, it doesn't have the full. Okay, beautiful cloud forest vegetation here. Misty mountains. Alright, so it looks like we're approaching the town here. We'll go try and hunt down a good feed. Egg and noodle soup. Maybe extra egg?
Extra egg?
Extra egg, okay? Okay, thank you so much. Looks good, very good. How much is it?
Huh?
How much?
I haven't actually.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll find out later. Okay, noodle soup here. Is it like tukpa? No, it's not. Tukpa has the different noodle. Is it like tukpa?
No, it is different.
Different, isn't it? Yeah, it's just like Maggi noodles and egg.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. The perfect trekker fuel. Mmm. That's good. Thank you. Have a good journey, brother. Alright, so 3 Snickers a day is permissible on these sorts of occasions. I think on Annapurna circuit I was averaging 2 to 3 a day. But you do burn so many calories you kind of need it. Oh, very good. Alright, we continue here. Forest camp this way, Mardi route. I'm going to do my best to pay attention to signs, not get lost. They had a big paper map there, but it seems just more pain in the ass than it's worth, to be honest. Ooh, that was a big one. Okay, cool, so we're going off-road now. And we got these narrower trails, ridgeway trails here. Starting to get some nice views off to the side, which you cannot see because of the cloud. But I'll tell you what, the body was designed to move. Especially for humans, the human body was designed to walk long distances. In fact, we're the only animal that is bipedal and has a cooling system. That means that we sweat to cool ourselves down as we travel long distances. So this is really something that shaped us and allowed us to survive. And there's no wonder that walking today feels bloody good. Yeah, in fact, the ability to walk long distances, also being bipedal, being able to carry, having opposable thumbs, allowed us to actually follow the prey for kilometers and kilometers until it would just topple over from heat exhaustion. And that's how we would hunt. The weather could be taking a turn here. It's getting a bit windy, I can feel a couple of drops. It's very foggy, as you can see. So I hope I don't get stuck in too heavy of a downpour but I guess that's just what we got to deal with on the trail here. Well, it's really magical, these trees, these moss covered trees. Oh, because I recognize
When?
like years ago, like probably like 6 years ago, because
Yes. I'm 2019. I started a small cottage, wooden house.
yeah.
I broken 2021.
Oh,
That time snowing.
because COVID.
Yeah.
That was a hard time for everyone.
Yeah. You are very smart.
No, I don't know about that.
Ah.
But I remember this place.
You take a photo, video, and promote my hotel.
I will. What's it called here? Nature Lover? Nature Lover Restaurant and Guest House.
Why?
Nice to meet you. That's crazy. I've been here before. It's the end of the Annapurna circuit. So crazy. That's hilarious. See you later, brother. Ah, the nostalgia. That's funny. 6 years ago I was here, but I was walking the other way. Walking down. I think I've been here. More mossy magic. Mossy magic over to the side. Here. Loving it. And whoa, slippery. Yeah. Wow, it's really magical. Even though it's foggy, you know. You can't, it's difficult, there's no view. You know. Oh, it's very steep now. Whoop. Very steep. You probably can't gauge it on the video, but that's got me breathing in the deepies. But I think I remember this part from the way back from Annapurna circuit. I think I remember. Alright guys, about 6.8 kilometers according to this maps me. Don't know how reliable that is. We're about halfway for the day. I think this is the steepest part of the day. It's just going to be pure uphill for quite some time, and then it's going to flatten out at about 2,000 meters elevation. So I hope it clears up because the views should be epic there. But tomorrow should be clearer, so stay tuned if you're watching day one. I'm going to make some promises on day one for day two. But either way, this has been amazing. So far, so good to get out here. Connect with the place. Meet some friendly trekkers on the way. Don't know if you can hear that, but there's thunder rumbling in on the background. So you might have to get me poncho out soon. Although I'd rather wait at a tea house if it rains if possible, because I'd prefer not to get anything in my bag wet, my clothes wet, because it doesn't dry once you get up to a certain altitude, and especially when it's not sunny. So we're at Sri Maseku, probably butchering the pronunciation, temple here. It's just starting to rain. I'm going to hopefully hop under cover for a bit. Don't know where the actual temple is because I can't really see more than 20 meters ahead, but I think it's just up here. Alright, looks like rain is here, so I've got poncho coverage. Luckily it is covering my bag, because that would have been a bit shit. The only thing, when you put the poncho on, you get so sweaty and hot. Oh. Until you topple over like a bloody caribou that's been followed for miles. I'm really in an enchanted forest here now. Oh, this is the best shit ever. It's so amazing just to be out here by myself. Amongst the mossy greens. Now that is a big fresh turd, which is a little bit scary because it is bear country up here. But I think that's like a donkey or buffalo shit, I'm not too sure. Anyway, I think the best thing to do in that situation is to talk loudly, as I'm doing right now, just to let anything know that there's something around. Normally these animals try to avoid humans, so it's normally when they get snuck up on that they freak out, and that's how it goes. I don't think it was a bear shit though. We will press on. And now that's another huge shit. I'm not sure. Maybe buffalo. It's a big poo. I will try to identify that later. Wow, it's another one. It's got to be like a pack mule or something, surely. But anyway, in the meantime, cooey, cuckoo, cuckoo. All right, so it's very foggy, but at least it's very foggy, but at least it's very well marked. There's these markings all over the place. It's pretty clear that there's only one trail, and there's villages and guest houses every couple of kilometers. So it's a pretty easy trail to walk despite the lack of visibility. We've got little hailstones here. Well, I'll try and pick one up. There's a little hailstones in the ground here. So it's starting to rain, starting to hail a bit. Extremely well predicted. Exactly on 2 o'clock was what they said. And here we go. This is the first proper downpour. Yes, it's hail. Look, it's bouncing off my head if you can see that. Little hailstones. Oh, they're like hail. No, they're pretty thick drops. Anyway, yeah, first real proper downpour here. Hopefully we get a bit of coverage from the canopy. I don't want to get too wet on my shorts and socks and that. Funny because I was just about to hail a lot now. Look, these dropping little hailstones all over the ground. I don't know if you can see them. You can probably maybe see them bouncing. Right, it's really so dark and thick now, this fog. I can barely see in front of me, as you can see here. Like I was saying, it's lucky that the trails are well marked, or it could be pretty dicey up here by yourself if there was no clear route. Alright, hailing again now. They're getting a bit bigger, the hailstones. But I'm actually glad it's hailing and not raining, because if they don't really wet you, they just bounce off you. So it's kind of good. And it's really cool. When else do you get to walk through hailstorms in a forest? Ow, they are getting thicker though. Oh shit, they're getting really big now. Oof. They're starting to sting when they hit me. I don't know whether to keep going or just stay under a thicker canopy. Ow. Look, it's getting nice and thick on the floor here. They're getting a bit thicker. That one's about the size of my thumb, fingertip. Ow. Ow, ow. Alright. Oh, holy shit. This is crazy. I need to take cover here. Alright, let's go try and find cover under this tree up here. Alright, that should give us a bit of cover, but they're getting bloody thick. Alright, looks like it's just a short burst. Ow! Oh, this is amazing. The whole floor's covered in ice now. This is cool. Alright, hopefully it's just a short burst so I can keep walking. Ow! Okay, we got a short little burst here, but look how cool this is. The whole floor's covered in hailstones now. Hopefully it's just a short burst and I can keep walking, but this is really cool. It's so magical. So despite not having the views on a clear day, something a bit different that I didn't expect. Oh, cool. Oh, look. Crazy. Whoa. Oh, now it's hail and rain, I think. Wow. What a start to this journey. All right. Like a winter wonderland. Oh, I was just hoping it doesn't get much thicker, because in Australia we get hailstones the size of golf balls that smash, easily smash car windshields and crack roof tiles. So I don't know what that would do to your head, but it probably wouldn't be very nice. But these look like they're pretty small. It's almost like snow. Wow, so cool. Woo! Himalayan. Alrighty. Oh, it's so cool. It's so magical, I love it. It's like snow. I've never actually seen proper snow in my life, to be honest. Travelled a lot but never seen snow. Thick on the ground here. So you could dig it up, dig in it. Make snow angels. Oh, slap that off. So beautiful. Such a beautiful little floor, backdrop here, or foredrop, I should say. Just getting thicker and thicker on the floor here. Wow. Oh, I didn't expect this. Expected rain, but not this little phenomenon. Look at this now, we got a river rapid. Ow! Ah! I'm getting smashed in the face. But we got a river rapid here. Going down these switchbacks. Wow, this is bloody off-road, all-terrain trekking this is. Oh, amazing. Hope it doesn't get too slippery. Wow, all the way down. At least I won't get lost. Oh wow, it's just so thick. Look how thick it is here. So thick. Crazy. Oh. So I think there's a guest house, tea house down here. So we'll stop and get a break from the brutal elements here. As beautiful as they may be. We'll get a break and get a tea, wait it out a little bit. It's really like snow, the whole thing. Look at this little valley down here. These rapids coming up through there, coming down. Wow. Whoa! Thick. It's collecting. Wow, it's still going. Still hailing. Ow! Oh, look at this. It's already a lake down here. That's crazy. It's been unseasonably rainy here around this region of Nepal. Yeah, Annapurna region. This time of year normally it's quite dry, warm, clear sky. But look at this, we got little pond built up from all the downpours. Alright, let's catch some bloody... Oh look, of course. And of course, now that I've made it to the tea house, it's completely dry, no more hail, no rain. Because that, my friends, is what is known as the cosmic joke. And it's been installed in this program to develop the character. Oh, this is a nice little spot though. Alright, let's... Namaste! This way or this way? This way. Okay, so much rain, so much hail. Thank you. Alright, we've got some other fellow trekkers here. Fellow trekkers taking cover here. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Where are you guys from?
We are from Nepal.
Nepal? Germany, nice. Cool, nice to meet you guys. I'm glad I made it here because now it's just pissing down rain. I'd rather be walking in the hail than the rain because it doesn't get you as wet. It's far out, it's teeming down now. I'm so glad I made it here in time. So we're just about to decide whether to leave or not. And now this is the downpour of downpours, of hailstones coming back. We're just getting from bad to worse here. Far out. I'm glad I didn't continue, because now it's just pissing down rain, pretty much flooding. It's raining and hailing now. So loud. Bloody skeletons dancing on me roof. It's really absolutely torrential now. I don't know what we're gonna do. This is gonna take way longer than I thought. It's gonna rain today and tomorrow now. Okay, so good to go now, hey? Wow, look at that. Snow angels on the first day. Snowballs on the first day. Alrighty. Rain has stopped for now. The others have just left. I'm just doing a final idiot check. Make sure I didn't leave anything. And let's do it. My feet are freezing. I put my wet socks back on because I don't want to waste a pair of dry socks. I've only got two left. Thankfully, one of those nice guys, Adite, I think his name was, gave me a spare pair. So, thank you, brother. Bye bye. We will continue now. look, you can see there's a little bit of a view now. I can actually see the city over there. Hello. Mountains. Well, hail snowy mountains. It is actually snowing a bit further up. I just checked the radar. So once we get past a certain point, the rain will become snow. Fuck, which way do I go there? This is just such thick hail. Alright. Really amazing trekking. I don't want to waste any time now though, because I need to get to this town before dark. Alright, so we haven't got far, it's already raining again. Kinda wish I put my wet shorts back on, because these are gonna get wet now and it's my only pair. Oh well, might be able to dry them at the cabin. Yo! But luckily I found a couple of other people, because I reckon the conditions are a bit too hectic to be travelling and hiking solo here. It's exciting. You're gonna rap for us in Nepali when we get to the guest.
I don't know how to rap.
Oh, come on. No. So I'm here with Sangat? Solgat. Yeah. So I've met up with these guys.
Yeah.
Very friendly guys.
Yeah.
They are helping me.
Okay.
We're helping each other get through the thick ice here. Check this out, it's just absolutely pelting down hailstones. Absolutely pelting. Oh my god. Look at this. Far out.
Yeah. Nelson. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he's good. He's good. He's good. Now I write Salgot in Nepali. You want to stay here?
Yeah.
You think we don't make it to forest camp?
See, brother, now this month, if we go, we'll get sick, brother.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, isn't it? It falls again after 10 minutes.
It's snow that hurts when it hits you. Alright, so we're in our cozy little shack here. We got five beds, which we probably need because it's so cold. It's better to have a lot of people in one spot. But it's still pissing down and it's thundering as well. There's a lot of lightning. I'll try and capture a nice flash. But I'm glad I didn't try to push on.